Creating reading assignments with DocRead 365 couldn't be easier. Any item that can be stored in a SharePoint list or library can be assigned and tracked by DocRead. Reports show you who has and has not completed the assignments. First, navigate to the SharePoint list or library that contains the item you want to assign. Select the item and click on the ellipsis to open up the menu. Select DocRead Settings to open up the DocRead Document Settings window. Firstly, you need to identify which group of people need to receive the assignment. You can either create an audience or reuse an existing global audience. I want to create a new audience for this particular policy. In the Create Audience screen, add the groups of users who need to read the item in the Required Users box. You can select individual people or Active Directory security groups. In this example, I want the First Aiders team to read the First Aid at Work policy. Next, you need to set a deadline for the assignment, and you can either choose a fixed date, so for example, everybody needs to complete the task by the date set, or give everybody a certain number of days to complete the assignment. Selecting a set number of days means that you can benefit from DocRead's Smart Move feature. This means whenever someone is added to the required users list, either because they've been individually chosen or because they've been added, for example, to the First Aiders Active Directory group, they will be given an assignment to read this policy and be given 10 days to complete it. Once you've identified the correct group of users who need to read the policy, then you can relax and simply keep the Active Directory group up to date, and DocRead will ensure that the correct users are required to complete the assignment. You can create a similar group of people in the Recommended Users audience. DocRead will create them a recommended assignment, and this can be useful if you want those users to know about the information, but you don't necessarily require them to actually complete it for compliance purposes. Once you are happy with the audience, click Create Audience to move to the remaining DocRead settings. The DocRead assignment settings allow you to set a publication date, which means DocRead won't actually create the assignments until this date has been reached. You can also set an expiry date, so DocRead won't create any new assignments after this date has passed. The Reset Assignments option is useful if you've previously published an item and you want a new updated version to be assigned to the same audience for reconfirmation. The Templates options allow you to amend the specific wording used by DocRead. You may want to ask everyone to watch a video rather than read a document, for example. You can also amend the wording used in the DocRead email notices to reflect corporate branding or to include specific instructions, for example. Once you are happy with all of the settings and save them, at that point DocRead will create the assignments. If you now look at the DocRead Document Settings option, you can see all of the individual assignments that DocRead has created for the members of the First Aid group. As users complete those assignments, this dashboard will update and also provide details of the reading receipts. If you'd like more information about DocRead 365, then please contact us using one of the methods shown.